everybody. Episode
Hello.
34. I'm slightly melting here already, so this is not going to be a good start.
This is too hot. Too hot for me.
Where's the thunderstorms?
Well, it said it was coming at 12, then it's moved it back to 3, then it's moved it back to 4. So,
I mean, come on, get the weather right. Some people rely on it.
I'm sat in the garden, so it'll come at about 3:15 and I'll get torrential rain on me.
Well, it'll be a giggle, if nothing else. Right, let me try and sort out me silly machine, so at least I can see. So hello, as I said, I'm Marie, and in the garden is...
Sorry, I was just...
We have a week off and we go to pot, don't we?
I was like, why can I hear something? Oh yeah, because I can hear it playing back on my laptop.
Well, that's no good.
And I'm Dominique. Oh.
So together we're Wool is the Answer. If you haven't met us, hello. You can find us on all social media as Wool is the Answer. We're on Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and we have our own website. So if you can't find us, I can't help you anymore. But
I was going to say, if you can't find us, you've not tapped in Wool is the Answer.
Exactly, you're putting something completely different.
Yeah.
I was sat outside.
You've typed in 2 middle-aged women lunatics and you found something different.
Well, I don't know. I think if you type that in, you probably find that as well. Oh dear. I was sat outside, but then the neighbour's doing some work, so it was drilling. So I thought, better come inside. So I've chosen the coldest room. There's just no air.
No. We need a thunderstorm.
We need a thunderstorm. This morning I was, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hi Lucy, Lisa, Margaret, hello. So I thought I'll have a bit of a lazy morning this morning. I'll just rub it in because you've obviously been at work, haven't you?
I've just been melting.
I did my nails. Look, I've gone all glittery again.
Oh, nice.
I did my toenails. So
I've done mine. Oh, naturel.
Yeah, look lovely, perfect. Less maintenance. And then I thought, well, the thunderstorm's going to start, isn't it? It went dark, so I came outside and I brought all the cushions in. Still in my nightie at this point, which was probably about 10:30. And then I thought, because it's going to be thunderstorms, I know what I'll do. I'll clean the house. I think I must have lost about a stone in body fluid. Oh my gosh. I was absolutely disgustingly sweaty.
It is just, like you say, there's just no air.
No air.
There wasn't last night. I was sat out till 10 last night.
Half past 11 I was sat out last night.
Oh my, that was late.
Yeah, it was. I was sat watching Newsnight, Question Time outside in the dark. It was lovely.
I was sat watching Liverpool win the Premiership.
Well, I did wonder if you were watching it. Hello, Wendy. Yes, I'm pleased you got the right day because I thought all day yesterday was Friday as well. Honestly, it threw me because David was at home working and I got it into my head it was Friday. I was like getting ready to podcast. No. Then I realised.
I wasn't. I was at work.
I wondered if you watched the football.
That helps me knowing what day it is because I have to be at work Monday to Friday.
Yes.
I think I would struggle otherwise.
Honestly. So did you enjoy the football then?
Yes. I mean, to win it without even playing was lovely.
Perfect. All those people though.
Where?
Went and celebrated at the ground.
A hell of a lot less than we're on the beach.
Oh, don't. I'm not even going there. I mean, that is just... I'm turning into disgruntled of Lincolnshire. Honestly, get a grip. Don't go to the beach. Although a nice dip in some cool water. The furthest I'll get is Grace's little paddling pool, I think, or the bath.
I should have really got a bucket and I should have my feet in a bucket of water because I think that would have cooled me down a bit. But
well, I'm on meat made from girders.
Are you?
Iron blue.
I've gone water with some ice cubes that are actually snowmen, snowflakes and gingerbread men with lemon and cucumber.
Well, I was looking for ice cubes and I couldn't find any. I thought, I've left it a bit late to make some. I keep forgetting about those just to shove in the freezer. I need to get some.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
I think we had some Mickey Mouse ones sometime. Anyway, I'm going to get, my brain's just going to overheat. I just know it is. I'm just going to be completely overheated. In fact, I think you're very lucky.
It's clouding over, so maybe it's...
I've got all the doors, so I'm sat in the dining room, so I've got like the doors there, all the windows are open, the other doors are open, the kitchen window, so it's all, nothing's moving, not a thing. So it'll either be that or we're like swept away to Oz with the wind when it comes. What was I going to say? Completely lost my train of thought there. What were we talking about? Anything? Who knows? Nothing. Brain's gone. Hello.
The heat, I think.
The heat.
Ice cubes, Mickey Mouse.
Have you booked your holiday? Are you going on holiday?
I'm going on holiday.
Perfect.
I am going on holiday a week tomorrow. I cannot wait. Just a week doing nothing in a cottage, not speaking to anyone, not seeing anybody.
Excuse me.
Well, not physically.
You have still got to do the weekly podcast. We'll be zooming in.
I'll be knitter nattering and I'll be zooming.
Oh,
and I'll be
knitter natter.
Oh yeah, I'll be able to come to the 3 knitter natters next week.
No, my neck.
Hang on, let me just plug in because it's but yes, but all virtually. So
perfect. Oh, Helen's on the gin and tonic already.
And Caroline's got the rain. She's
Caroline,
only 30 miles away, so not even that.
Lucky I am not sat in my bra and pants. Honestly.
Well,
I mean, we could pretend that I had me. I could just be here, couldn't I? It could be Ramesh Ranganathan who's not wearing pants today. Could it be me?
Oh, well, I think I might have to stand up at some point, so I've had to put shorts on.
Well, it seems ages since we were doing this. We've only had a week off.
It seems more than a fortnight ago.
Yeah, not that you've had a week off though, did you? I had a week off. Well, I had the podcast day off, but you had to work, didn't you? So
I did. I worked 6 days last week, so that's why I think I'm ready for my holiday next week. Not to do anything, just not to be at work.
Yeah, be nice.
I just need it to be cooler than this so I can knit.
Tomorrow your last. What day are we on? Friday. Is today your last day?
No, I've got a week.
Oh, you've got a week. I'm almost off.
Yeah.
Of course, we can't go anywhere until the beginning.
No, can't go anywhere till the 4th.
Well, I've booked out. We're going to go for a week in Southern Ireland. So we've managed to get it, booked the ferry and everything. So who knows if we'll get there?
Well,
everything's on a cancellation, so I can cancel. I can cancel it. But
yeah, that's it. You can't
go to the beach. I won't get on my holiday.
I know. Well, that's the trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
But
well, I've got a few things. I've got some finished objects. Yes, don't all faint and don't.
So have I. I mean, we've had 2 weeks off, and I think we've been knitting machines.
I've also people have been asking about different colour combinations for 12 Days of Christmas. So I've got a few combinations. Dominique might have to say, Marie, go back in the cupboard because they're all your colour combinations. But the cupboard, yeah. And an exciting thing, all of the boxes for the bakery collection are all done. There's a little treat in there. So I will be getting them all ready for packaging on, they'll be picked up by the courier hopefully on the 1st of July, so you'll get them a couple of days after that. So I'll be pleased to get them. It's
really weird because I've dyed them.
Yeah.
Then you've taken them, unwound them, and done everything. And although you've sent pictures, it's the first big thing we've really done.
And not been together to do it.
Individually. So I have seen pictures and I'm really excited, but I've missed being part of that process.
It's weird because when you dyed them, we weren't, we knew what colours we were going to go for, but you never know what it's going to turn out like, do you? And when we both liked them, but then when they wound, they look completely different. They're gorgeous. And it was like, oh, look at these. I'm pleased that we've managed to get one.
Yes.
So that's all right.
Yes, but they will be.
We normally don't end up with it, do we? Advent calendars sometimes we don't end up with them.
No.
Never mind. So what would you like to see? Would you like to see? I was going to wear my jumper. It is very cool, but I need a t-shirt underneath it. So.
Well, let's see it not worn.
Well, I've got my assistant with me who can. who is no, not that assistant.
Oh.
This assistant. So this is the jumper.
It looks so nice.
I love it. I mean, if only I'd read the pattern in the first place, I'll take it off the model.
You'd have been done a week earlier.
I'd have had it probably done 2 weeks earlier. Honestly, I can't believe what I've done. But the best thing is, you know how I pulled it all out? Because I said I'd gone too far.
Yes.
Well, I didn't have to do it, did I? Because the back, obviously, was longer. So I pulled it all out on the front because I'd completely forgotten that I needed the neckline in, didn't I? Oh, I don't know what I'd done. But
you could have just switched it round.
So I think I've knit this jumper 4 times, but I love it.
It's the heat.
It's really nice. And it's
the
actually
heat.
Quite light. To say it's double knit, it's quite nice. But I will wear it just, if I'd worn that is literally all I would have worn. And even then, I think I'd have been melting through it. Wouldn't have been, that would have been a whole new show. So, so I'm really pleased with that. So what have you finished then? Are you going to show us and do take our turns?
We can take turns. I, like you, was going to wear mine. However, I'm not.
Has yours got long sleeves?
It is finished.
That is beautiful.
I mean, I thought I'll put, because it looks lovely over this white linen blouse, I thought, I'll put it on. I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen out there. I'm not putting it on. It's just too hot. But
I'm leaning in so I can see.
I lengthened it, so it's really quite long now. But honestly, that
colour's beautiful.
I really like the colour. I really like the colour.
So was that 2 yarns held together? Just remind me.
Yeah, so that was what have I got left? Oh, I've not got the
the mohair one.
It was Malabrigo. Alpaca, was it?
2 weeks ago, I don't know.
I did say 3 or 4 episodes ago, because I showed everybody, but it was. Do you know what? I've no idea what it is.
It was 2 different colours put together, and you've created a jumper, Dominique, wasn't it? Perfect.
It was a lace weight and a 4-ply put together, made a jumper.
Magic. It's just like magic, isn't it?
That's how much I've got left of the lace.
Nice.
So that took just less than 2. And I need to weigh that because I put it into, that was the 2nd and the 3rd. So it probably took 2 and a bit of the 4-ply and just under 2 of the lace.
You were worried you were going to run out of the lace, weren't you? So that just goes to show how much there's left.
Well, I did make the sleeves shorter, but I like them shorter. And then I just kept going.
Looks really good.
So I will take a picture when it's cooler. I'll put it on and I will take a picture. But this is the Love Note by Tin Can Knits, isn't it?
Yeah. I've done it. A lot of the ladies on our Knit and Natter group have done it.
Yeah. That's what started me. It just really, really nice.
But it's really quick, doesn't it?
It's considering it's fingering and lace weight.
Yeah.
It feels really thick. Maybe that's just because it's 30 degrees, but it does feel quite weighty. But I really do like it.
That's weird, because I did mine in the double knit and mine feels quite light. Because I was quite surprised when I had it on the other day when it was warm, and it was actually quite cool.
I think it might just be because it's been 30 degrees for the last 3 days and I can't cope.
Yeah, it's just the weather's just gone.
So
please, can you do a bit of a rain dance and send it this way? We need it.
Yes. So that is finished object number 1. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think I might just do a hat.
Nice.
Because I really like the colours. So back to you. Have you got something else?
Well, I have been giggling and giggling to myself whilst I've been finishing this. I mean, honestly, it's just, well, what more can I say? I'm going to show you the back first. Well, no, I'll just do it like this. Look, Cece has got a
Oh.
job.
God. Oh.
So I even went in the loft and I got my collar number.
Yeah.
And I got my Sergeant epaulets. So she's got, this is Sergeant CC of
What have you done a badge?
Constabulary. Magic. Well, I've tried to get my hat badge off my hat. I've had to, the pattern just doesn't say sew it down, but I've had to sew it down because it just kept bobbing off because I think of the shape of a head. And because I wanted to, I mean,
look at the ear holes. That is just amazing. Is that crocheted, the badge?
no, it's knitted. It is really weird how but I mean, look, the only problem is she's put a little bit of we were giggling, she's put a little bit of COVID weight on. She's got a little bit of a lockdown weight, so I had to knit the trousers had to go high waisted. But I mean,
we all know that feeling.
She's got a little tie. She's got a tail, and she's got the police badge.
That is
cracking up knitting this.
I don't care what else you make her, nothing will be as good as that.
And what's good is like my stuff, my epaulets and stuff were just in the loft, do you know what I mean? And like just in a and so now I've got somewhere to put them. I was trying to get the police hat, you know, the badge off, but they're like screwed in. I couldn't get it off, and I thought I'm going to ruin it, so I just knit it. So if you do happen to come across a spare badge hat, Dominique, I think you know.
That is amazing.
She looks fab, doesn't she? I mean, Grace is giggling because I've just sat and laughed while I've made her. So Cece is, if you're
clearly
on the beach,
everything is
if
like
you're on
clothes,
the beach,
you can just take it off.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
No, not that, but everything's just taken off.
It's just got a little stitch there and one at the back. But I'm not that happy with the shape of the hat. Does it look all right?
I think it looks fab. I think it looks fab.
So there you go.
Oh, well.
Honestly, if you've seen me rooting in the 100-degree heat of the loft trying to find all my bits. So look, perfect.
PCCC, Sergeant CC is getting a lot of love.
Sergeant CC. I mean, that's who we need on patrol, isn't it?
That is.
So there she is, my alter ego. I mean, can you see the resemblance?
How long is it taking you to knit it? To knit all the clothes?
Not that long, to be fair.
No.
This week, I think. I'd done the shirt and the tie, and then I sort of lost the will, and I thought, no, I want to get it done. And I've done it this week, but I have honestly just laughed and laughed. I've been sat giggling to myself in the back garden and just looking at it and cracking up.
Anne's got 2 paramedics to do. Good luck, Anne.
Yeah, good luck. At least you haven't got a hat. It was the hat that was, well, no, the hat knitting was a challenge. It was the shaping of it. So I was.
Yeah, that is.
It just looked like a pot. You know when your police hats used to get wet and used to fall down. And they used to look like that's what it looked like. So I was trying to give
before you iron them and bulldog clip them up.
Exactly, before you keep them like that. Yeah. So she's happy. I'm happy.
Oh. Now, but has it made you want to do another, or are you happy with it being like that?
I'm happy with it being like this until Christmas, I think. She might get a pumpkin outfit, but I'm just more than happier just sitting like this. It's just made me happy. It's really made me smile.
It is brilliant.
So, so she can just sit there.
I've just glanced down and I've just read a monkey and a dog, and I'm thinking, a monkey. But Anne means she's got a monkey and a dog to make into paramedics.
Cece could definitely sort out the problems at Bournemouth. I mean, she'd stand no messing. Look at her. Anyway, let's see if
brilliant.
I can just see if I can see her.
Claire's testifying that you were knitting on a hat yesterday.
I was, because I sneakily, I was so excited, and I know that some of them don't watch the Knit and Natter. So I said, do you want to see a sneak preview?
Oh, so they got a sneak preview, did they?
Not all of it. I wouldn't show them everything, but they did get a little bit of a sneak preview. So
You're right, Caroline. She could sort Bournemouth out.
Anyway, so what else have you done?
Well, I've got another finished object. This one is 100% down to the kick up the backside I got from Kathy.
You've got a lot to answer for us, Kathy. That's all I can. Oh, Dominique, I can't believe
It's another jumper. It is.
That is.
Another.
I'm just moving furniture. Oh, I like that detail. Did you do the 3 needle bind off?
I did 3 needle binder on the sleeve, on the shoulders. Oh my God, it's so neat. I mean, nothing else sewing up is neat, but it's finished.
I love it. Do you like it now?
Do you know what I do?
Perfect.
I mean, I don't actually like the style. It's not actually a jump like the drop sleeves.
Right.
It's not a shape I particularly. What now I've got it on, but I do like it and I will wear it.
Yeah.
But it's like it's going to be a really casual slobbing around the house. But bear in mind, I started this in September and it got thrown in the pile never to be touched again. And
finished.
Kathy said, "Do it."
Yeah, we're blaming Kathy. Kathy, it's your fault.
I have murmured some words that I won't repeat doing this sometimes because I'm like, don't like it.
Were the words flippity jip?
Yes.
It's all right then.
But 2 weeks on, it's finished. I'm not wearing it because it's too hot. It fits.
Really, you should have had both of them on, shouldn't you? You could have had both. I know. Of them on.
I did think about it. I did try my love note. I keep getting spiders or something crawling up my leg. I did try my love note on and thinking I'm going to wear it. And then I thought, I had it on for about 10 seconds and thought, no, I'm not.
Did you feel like you were doing a bush tucker trial there when all the spiders were climbing over you?
No, they're only little ones, but they're tickling and I just can't get them off.
I've just realised we can see the shed.
Yes.
Shed quarters, as I've renamed it. Wita shed quarters.
I just when you think it's going to stop.
I know, it's huge.
It keeps going.
Shed quarters. Oh, God, I bet it's hot in there.
Yeah, I did think actually I probably ought to just open the door, but
yeah,
it's gonna thunder down. So,
but yes, we're all blaming. I can see we're all blaming Kathy for us all getting our work done. But that's good because we've all managed to get it done now.
Yes, exactly. I'm very grateful to Kathy now, but I've not been saying that for the last 2 weeks. And because it's really thick, it took a long time to dry as well. But
you'll probably be able to wear it next week when the weather changes.
Yeah, it's blocked really nicely. That is the Starcraft Bellissima. It knits up so nicely and blocks beautifully as well.
Is it to size then, or is it big? Has it come out bigger than you expected?
Well, it didn't come out anywhere expected because I didn't gauge, I didn't swatch, and I didn't really measure myself. I just thought I'd go for a real big size. So it's bigger than it could be.
Right.
But, like for a big oversized slouchy jumper, it's nice. So I didn't expect anything because I didn't measure.
Life's too short to do swatches, isn't it? I mean,
well, I think so.
If it's a bit big, you maybe wash it and shrink it. If it's a bit small, you give it to somebody else.
Exactly. Yes. So, yeah, I didn't gauge and I don't think I measured myself. I just picked a size. So, right. And I did that with the love note as well. And they're both on the big side, but it doesn't matter.
Do you want to see some colour combinations that I've put together for the 12 days that people have been asking about?
Yeah, I've got one more finished object as well.
I've got another object that I've cast on, which is, it was an object that I was going to finish, but I've changed it into something else. So that counts as a Kathy. That counts as a Kathyism, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
But go and show us some colour combinations then.
Right.
Let's think about the 12 days of Christmas on
what colour do you think I might have here?
I'm guessing purple rain.
You've got right there, Dominique. We've got a purple rain. But what do you think the purple rain could be going with?
Icicles.
No.
Oh. Am I going multi or?
Puffin Rainbow. Now we've got an option here.
Oh, it's got to be magenta.
Well, you could go magenta.
Yes. I like that.
Turquoise.
Nice.
I like that as well.
Nice.
So, that is one combination that could be in the 12 Days of Christmas. I think that's a really nice light, you know, it'd be really vibrant. That, let me get the colour around the right, that you can see more of the colours in there. Yeah. I think that looks really nice with the turquoise and the purple rain.
I think it looks lovely. Well, I suppose the turquoise is just a knocked back of the electric blue when we do the purple rain and electric blue with the puffy rainbow shawls, don't we? So,
but just to show how different it can look with different colours, you could put it with the navy. I think that would tone it down a little bit. And instead of the turquoise, you could go petrol. So, I mean, you could really knock it down with those two there. So with one ball, you could go lots of different colours. This is the this is the thing with 12 Days. It can really look completely different. So the other colour I chose was the Winter's Night on Sparkle.
That is nice.
So here I thought
petrol,
navy, and petrol.
Well, I just think the petrol looks beautiful. That looks really nice.
I'm actually thinking I quite fancy that myself.
Do you know what I think? That looks like a real grown-up, dressy,
sensible.
Well, not so, but like that's quite a dressy.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm very tempted myself with those colours.
Sherry's got thunder but no rain yet. We've got nothing, just flies.
Oh, I love a good thunderstorm. And I haven't wound this yet. I also thought you could go.
Well, there's my combination.
I even like that. I'm feeling that myself actually. And then, last but not least, I've gone for bunting. I thought this would look like a really summery colour. And again, with this, you could go olive. You could go the pink with it, which
that looks really nice.
I really like that. Or you could go turquoise.
Yeah, I prefer the magenta. That still looks nice. Though.
I quite like that as well. Petrol with the olive.
That looks really nice.
Or, I mean, look, you can just, this is the thing, because you can put the colours together. How nice does that look?
Yeah.
So, again, people have asked for different colour combinations. So if there is anything you see of a multicolour, because with the 12 Days, you need one multicolour and then two solids.
You could do it in 3 solids, but the multi does look nice.
But they do need to be like proper contrasting colours, or else you don't get it when you do the variegated stitches. So if there's any colours that you like the look of, even if it's a solid but you're not sure which multi to put with it, or vice versa, just drop us an email and I can put them together and take a few photos. We do it quite a lot.
Yeah, we do. We do, yeah.
So I'm melting.
I know.
Pat Mummy's just arrived. Hello. Hello, Pat Mummy. I see you had a nice cycle ride yesterday. I need to get out on my bicycle.
They had 2 hours on the bike.
Oh, I need to get on mine, but I need a friend to come with me because I'm still scared to go on it. So I might have to come for a socially distanced cycle ride.
Well, I'll cycle to you and then cycle from you.
Yeah, because Dominique knows that when she gets to me, I'll not want to go far. Because last time I went out on a bike with Dominique, I cried the whole way. It was a bit pathetic, wasn't it? It was the first time I've been on my bike in a long time.
But you went further than you thought you were going to go.
I did. I could hardly see through the tears. And then David and I went out quite a lot after that on the bike, but then I hadn't been out for a while. I do need. The trouble is, we started going on cycle tracks, which were lovely. But I thought maybe they'll be busy at the minute. I don't know.
But we could cycle from you down Long Lane.
Yeah. Although every man and his dog's down Long Lane at the minute.
And I think that is the trouble. When I've been out on my bike during lockdown, there are just people everywhere. Because understandably, people can't, other than going on bikes or walking, they've not been able to go anywhere. So,
Yeah, find somewhere quiet, I think, and go cycle.
Yeah.
Like the beach or something, you know, like down the front of the beach. That'd be quiet, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No one's going there.
Nobody's going there. Well, I'm slightly warm. Oh, sorry, Cece. Cece is currently perched on the top of the Dolores stand. I think it's working quite well.
It is. It's the perfect height.
I've sort of garroted her. Right, well, I'm knitting with this, Dominique.
So I saw, which shocked me somewhat.
Well, I started doing
two reasons.
I'm
One,
going to the middle.
I didn't think it's anything normally like your colourway, and two, you know how much I hate dyeing that, and some people are going to see that and want it.
Why do you think I did it? I love it. Doing that shawl, and then because we used the, you wanted to dye some colours, didn't you? Using the plain yak. So you stole my ball of wool. I did relinquish it gratefully.
Yes.
So I didn't have it, and then I thought, do you know what? After I'd finished that jumper, I quite fancy knitting a jumper. Oh my lord, I'm in love with this. I love how it knits up.
What, winter rainbow? Don't say it. I love it. I've always.
How beautiful!
I've always loved that colourway since I created it. That and the galaxy on the sparkle are two of my favourite. It is the hardest colourway to dye.
Well, it's not hard. It's just time consuming, isn't it? It's a faff. It's a proper.
But it does look stunning.
I mean, I love the colour.
It's
a very lacy. You can't really see because I've got my top, but it's got like a ridge on the neck when you block it out.
Oh, a bit scalloped, yes.
Scalloped edge. As it's knitting up, I've absolutely loved it. And I think it's because it's got so much pink in it.
That is, I have to say, that's quite a lot brighter than...
Because they're all a bit different, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Because of the way that they're dyed.
Stand by. Just show us your ball again.
I am.
Is Wendy right?
Wendy's right.
You see? You take my colourway, you knit like me.
No, but I'll only go halfway, Wendy. When it starts to give up on life, I then rewind it. Because I can't cope when there's a big hole. You wouldn't normally
even start.
When there's a big gaping hole in the middle. No, I do. I do knit from the middle sometimes. It's when it's the gaping hole, I just lose. Yeah, I don't like it. So that jumper pattern I'm doing is Fairy Tale. And that is by Knitting for Breakfast. I think they're two Italian ladies that have designed that. But look at, it's beautiful. So it's really open and lacy. And then it goes, I think it's quite, and then it's got a bit more lacy detail, just like drop stitch, eyelet stitches.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it so I'm not sort of sharing, showing the pattern.
Yeah.
So there. And it is quite loose.
That's really nice.
So I don't know, I'll see what it hangs like. But I just thought with a pair of black trousers or shorts in summer, got that. So that's in the, I got that off Tinterweb. So that's Fairy Tale by Knitting for Breakfast. And it's really, really nice. And it's really straightforward pattern to read, which I'm doing this time. I'm reading the pattern.
And do you know what? Like the love note that's lacy, your tea leaves that you've just done is really lacy. We've all knit them in plain.
Yeah.
But knitting it in a multi, I don't think I'd have thought of knitting it with a multi in lace. But it looks lovely.
You can't see as much of the lace pattern. But I just love it.
It is really, really nice.
And you'll have to wear like a little vest top underneath. So I think but I just thought, as soon as I started knitting it up, I just thought, oh my Lord, Dominic, you're gonna hate me for this, because I've seen it knit up in a scarf.
You see, my mosaic is, I've done that in Winter Rainbow.
But how different does it look? It looks different.
I'm gonna have to try and do it that way. That was a mistake colourway, wasn't it? Because it's normally the dark grey's not as
Stand by.
dark as that.
Stand
Have
by,
you got
I'm going
them
in the-
there?
I'm going in the cupboard. Oh, got my foot.
Because when I first did it, my mosaic owl, it is much more a dark grey with all the multicolours.
Well,
I think every time I've dyed that, I've tried to find a better way to dye it, and it's.
oh, look, we've got 3 different colours there.
And this is why we say, if you want a quantity for a sweater, ask us, and I'll dye it all at the same time.
Well, to be fair, I'm just going to go with it because I'm just, you know, I don't mind. So look, that one.
But they're all still a lot darker than mine.
Yes. That's a slightly different. That looks like it's got more yellow in.
Yeah.
And then that one is probably on a darker version. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think when you wind it as well, you just never know.
No.
It's going to come out. So I'm going to probably need another one of those. I'm not sure. I don't know. I might not. I might. I think it doesn't. I think it was probably a ball and a half it takes. So
Right.
So yeah, you better get down.
Very
to
nice.
But I'm really enjoying knitting that. So I only cast that on last night.
I better get that added to the dye list then, haven't
Better
I?
add that to the dye list. You see, I like this. I think I like this better than the Galaxy.
I like them both.
Yeah,
I think it
they're both
depends
nice.
what mood I'm in. I really like both of them.
They're very similar, aren't they? But
Yeah, they are.
One's on a sparkle base.
Yeah.
But yeah, in fact, I think you need to dye some more of that technique.
I did. We got rid of one. We got rid of firework.
It's like me with Coral Reef, isn't it? It's so popular, and then we
Well,
ended up.
that's more because of the quantity. That's easy to dye, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, to be fair, you're right. It is easy to dye. Although it's pans, and I just get too hot over the pans. So,
Oh,
so yes, you're gonna look. See, people want you to dye some more. So you better
Yeah.
get one. So you knitted anything else then? Anything else hidden?
well, I've got another finished object. Just because we've been away for a fortnight, I've been busy.
I mean, that is beautiful.
It is just stunning.
That is beautiful.
I mean, I'm just going to regret this instantly, but this is the Liliopsida by Heidi Allender.
Hello, Dominique. Hello, come in.
I'm just thinking, which I did in a pinky colour, and I loved it so much. So this is Mint Bee Yarns,
That
and
is beautiful.
it was there. Stand by. I'm just trying to find. It was there 50% baby camel, 50% mulberry silk on Bee Royal. It's the ocean colourway. Honestly, it is just stunning. So I did the other one in 4 days, didn't I?
That looks really nice. Over the hang on, I just need to answer a text message. I am listening to you.
Right. So I bought both of these at Fibre East last year. Had done nothing with them. Found this pattern, and it's the first time I've knit the same pattern back to back.
Yeah.
But I just love it so much. So
you've got everybody else doing it as well, haven't you?
Yes.
There's a few of the people knitting it.
Caroline's done it a couple of times as well.
Oh, Caroline, then she hasn't. You've beaten her. However, she has finished another shawl in between.
She has, yes. Linda's got the pattern. She just needs the wool. I love it. This, like a bit like your jumper, I could have finished last week, but it's just got 4 charts. So A and B, C and D. So I did A and B and C, started on D, and then realised on my other shawl I'd done A and B twice. So I had to take D back. I took all of C back. Otherwise it'd have been a lot smaller. I just kept making mistakes. Last week I was so tired. But it is finished. blocked. I've come home after work this week every day when it's been boiling hot and blocked something every day.
Good Lord, you have been good.
So this moves me on nicely. Finished object, lovely. That yarn was gorgeous to work with. So, look.
Oh, you bought some more.
Can you read that? It says yarn alert.
Oh, wow. What colour have you gone for this time? Is it the same base? Oh, Dave, that's beautiful.
So,
I love that green.
This is the Be Blissful, 70% alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's not, I've not got
one
the...
of the bases we've been looking at?
This is Mint B again.
Yeah, I know, but is that one of the bases we've been looking at? I think it is.
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's so soft.
We're looking to bring you some new bases, ladies and gentlemen.
She's not got the name on there, but it's something rainbow. Sprinkle rainbow or... But,
that is, honestly, I love that. That's really pretty.
So, and then this is Be Divine, 65% superwash merino, 20% natural bamboo, and 15% mulberry silk.
Oh,
look at the colours.
I love that colour. I love that green. That's beautiful.
Are you
making another shot?
So,
have you already started?
No, I nearly cast it on, but it was about 11:20 last night when I couldn't sleep. I've gone back to Heidi Yolanda because I really liked her patterns. Can you see that?
Yes. So it's more of a
so it's more crescent. It's not got the spine.
And is all the lace along the bottom?
Yeah. So it's not a triangle. But again, it's a one skein shawl. So I'm going to do it in.
So what is it? Lace weight?
No, 4-ply.
God, that looks huge, doesn't it?
Yeah, but when you think this is the same, this is.
Yeah, I suppose.
That is my wingspan.
Yeah, because I nearly when I thought what am I going to knit now, I nearly thought everybody's knitting that Lopsidot. Why don't I knit it in this yarn? And then I thought, no, I don't know whether I want to do another shawl at the minute, but I do want to try one of hers. And that shape you're doing now is the type of shape that I like. I like that low one, so I might end up doing that.
It's called Eye Blink.
Of course, Eye Blink. Oh, don't do that too often, Marie.
I just wanted another shawl. I didn't want to put anything with it.
Yeah.
I just want to knit. So what I'm going to do with that one, I don't know.
Her yarns are really, really nice, aren't they? She's got some.
They're stunning.
And they're all sort of like speciality yarns, aren't they? They're
they are.
All, like merino nylon type thing. She does do different bases.
Yes.
Because we have been looking at, because we can sort of say this anyway, on the bakery collection, we're using it, and you're going to get a different base each time, every bi-monthly. So every 2 months you'll get a new, we'll launch a new one. But we've gone for different bases to what we normally use. So we're trying out a lot of new bases as well. So
some of the more luxurious bases as well, aren't they?
Yeah, silks and different things, and so it'll be quite interesting because we do want to launch some.
I think we've gone for that base with the alpaca, silk, and cashmere,
and the bamboo.
They're might not be exactly the same, but we've gone for a camel and a silk.
Yeah, and a bamboo as well, haven't we?
And a bamboo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
bamboo.
So I just couldn't help myself.
No.
After I'd finished,
that is really nice. I love that. Really nice. I might have to have a peruse on her website.
And I thought I'm just going to do another Lily Oxygen, and I thought no, I need to do something different.
Yeah. So
Heidi's patterns are free.
Really?
Yeah, they're all free patterns as well.
I'll have to have a look. Does she just do shawls?
No, she'd got socks.
Oh, stand by while we're all talking then. What's she called?
Oh,
I mean, Scooby's.
sorry, Caroline's just said, that's the one, Caroline, is it? Did you order it on the bamboo silk and merino? It is stunning.
Scooby's dreaming, if you can hear any strange noises. So Heidi, what's her name?
Heidi Alanda. She is
Oh,
something like Salamander Knits or something.
Oh, Salamander Knits.
Is it Salamander? I mean, it might be on a pattern.
Can you spell me the surname, please?
Alpha Lima, Alpha November, Delta Echo Romeo. She's got some
Saddleman Knits.
I knew it got S's and D's and L's in there.
Some combination of letters to make up a word.
I did look at a couple of her patterns and thought, because I think she is Finnish. She's Scandinavian, and some of the patterns I can't even pronounce. I thought, I can't abide by that because I can't say it. Take me, oh no, on the B Royal.
Oh, she's designed one of the socks as well in the 52 weeks of socks.
Oh, Caroline, the shawls I did were on the B Royal. It is beautiful. If you've not got it, you're in for a treat.
Yep, lots of shawls. Oh, nice. Lots of cable socks.
I really, really like her patterns.
Gloves.
So.
Oh, a jumper. I'm just having a look at the jumper.
Right, well, just while you're having a look at that.
That's a really nice red leaves cable knit jumper.
While you're looking at that, shall I just show the girls and boys the other thing I've bought? Yeah.
I like that. Go on. Now what else have you bought? I've
not bought anything, really.
They're all free.
Yes, all free. She's brilliant. I've really not bought anything while we've been in lockdown. I've just been squirreling my money away. And last week, tiredness hit me. So I went on a bit of a spending spree. I mean, some of you have already seen this. This got me through last week.
I mean, be careful how much you show.
Oh, yes. Right, this comes with a warning. The next 2 minutes, there will be scenes of mild nudity in woolen puppet form. I mean, if you
don't want to much hotter, there'll be real nudity here.
If you don't want to see nudity, look away now.
Nudeness. I mean, 2 bottom cheeks. That's really what I think I should be sat like now. I need to get my big buns out. Because
that is a gnome. It just made naked Morris dancers.
I mean, what else would you need but naked Morris dancers? I need to see you knit some of these, Dominique. Because you posted. That's hilarious. You posted the video, hadn't you? The buns. I mean, that's what I'll be like in a minute because I'm.
It includes. I mean, look at the size of her melons.
Look at the melons.
It includes 20 knitting patterns, so you can knit all these people, and you can knit Barbara's big buns.
I mean, what I thought was funny on that video is it's all the bits in the background, isn't it? There's the videos going on. It's a bit like Peter Kay's car share, isn't it? You're watching what's going on, but there's all stuff going on in the background.
It is amazing. So, if you're easily offended, don't look. It's not really rude, but clearly they're all naked and anatomically correct.
Well,
but what a giggle. And they've got, if you put Nudie Knits into YouTube, it's like a children's program for adults.
Can I just put a warning there as well? Just be careful how you type this in. You know, just be careful. There you go.
Nudie Knits. So we
would hate to send you to a different website that we haven't told you about.
I thought it was, but there's like little stories in here, so you know you can read as well.
Little stories.
You can read as well. have you got any more knitting?
No, you keep going. No, I haven't. That's me knitting out at the minute.
Right. Okay. So everything's blocked. Everything's off the needles. I need something to put on the needles. And this didn't come till yesterday, so I couldn't cast it on.
Oh, now what have you started?
Well,
I've
I've got Kathy ringing in my ears, haven't I?
Ah.
Look what's back on the needles.
Yay! Are you going to do it longer?
I've taken the ribbon off. I've put it back on the needles, and I'm going to do it longer.
You know,
and when I
really
say longer, I'm going to add about 8 inches.
I really like those. Yeah, but Kathy tried hers on, and it looked really flattering.
It looked beautiful.
So I'd always thought they look strange because they sort of finish at a weird angle. And
I need to make the sleeves longer. I don't like the sleeves.
Yeah, Kathy's
but
look
I really do
nice.
like the colours.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Really good.
I put it back on the Kathy. It's back on the needles. I'm knitting
Kathy,
it again.
what have you done to us? You know.
And then finally, I've done a load of knitting.
Have you slept this week? No. Well, there you go. You need to sleep.
It's the heat. Now, I don't know what this is. You might remember. It's
wool.
Yeah.
Or is it that natural stuff that we bought from the lady?
Yeah.
The Lincolnshire Sugar. It's
yeah.
wool. It's just 100% wool.
It is 100% wool, isn't it?
You've got the blue and I've got the green that we dyed.
Well, we had 2 each because I've got a green as well. So we found this lady that was local to us.
Yeah.
So we did think it'd be really nice to be able to dye up and sell her wool, but it is really woolly.
It's
really.
Yeah, I can't. In fact, I don't think I'll be able to knit with it because it's too woolly wool for me. It's beautiful wool, absolutely beautiful.
I thought it was a double knit, but it's a real thick double knit if it is.
Yeah.
So I thought I need to soften it up. I know what I'll do. I'll knit it with some lace weight. I mean, I just went stash diving, but it's looking really nice.
What are you knitting?
I'm knitting the Hello Yellow hat.
Oh, who are you knitting that for?
I don't really know. So on Wednesday for our knit and natter,
you knit a child size.
Everything was off the needles apart from my jumper, and I didn't want you all to see me almost finish my love note.
Right.
So I thought I need something to cast onto. So that's what I did on Wednesday. Knit
Is it
and
a
natter.
child hat pattern?
No, it's not.
Right.
Well, I don't really know.
No, the picture looked as though it was a child, wasn't it? No, is it just? It must be that I can't see. You picture rainy.
No, I think it's just a very young lady.
Oh yes, now I can see. I just saw it and it looked at the angle of the dangle.
But also, because it's meant to be double knit, as I do, I started to cast on and thought, that's massive. So I'll just work out what the pattern is and just make it smaller. So I can't quite see what size it is yet, but do you know what? I think I'm really liking it.
I really like the colours together. That looks. Has it softened it up a lot then?
It has really softened it up. So I needed something to cast on Wednesday in case you ladies said, what are you knitting? I didn't want to show you. So there you go. Something I don't know, something that was in the stash that I'm never going to use that's lace weight. Put them together. You've got a Christmas gift hat.
Perfect. That's really nice. I like that. Lovely.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, nice colours. I'm trying to think.
I've got something else as well.
Oh, you have not. What on earth?
Not knitting. Not knitting.
Now what have you been doing?
Stand by. Right. So this was a big shock to both of us. It was a shock to me yesterday morning when I was scrolling through Facebook before I went to work, and someone said, lovely article. Congratulations, Marie and Dominique. Well done, wool is the answer. And I'm thinking, what is she talking about? I had no idea. So I had to send this lady a message and say, what, can you send me some photos? We're only in Crochet Now,
We didn't know. We did that interview. I mean, those photos, I think our hair, look, we've got like pre-lockdown hair on that. I mean, it's all, what? My hair
I think,
was orange.
I think the sun has altered the colour of yours.
It was awful.
I mean, I don't ever remember it being that colour. But
we
did
didn't want
this.
photos, did we? They'd said they wanted photos of us, and we were in the garden,
Yeah.
and we were making David's like stand up high, so we didn't get double chins. And the photos are hideous; they're horrible.
But it's a 2-page spread. We did the interview for Knit Now. Knit Now last year, we knew about it. Well, they've obviously put it in crochet now.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
So, but yeah, I just had to. Christine, if you're watching, thank you ever so much, because I had no idea, and I just had to send her a message to say, can you send me a picture of what it is?
So I take it it's exactly the same interview that was in Knit Now. So if you bought Knit Now before, it's the same interview.
Yes.
Have we changed anything that have we changed our?
I've only just picked it up today, so I've not had a chance to read it, but it doesn't look like it.
That's over a year ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
It went out over a year ago because it was before we did any shows.
Oh, it does say this interview was conducted in 2019.
Oh, blooming heck.
So
2019.
But yeah, so but
Wendy, it's exactly the same article and photos. So they've just reused it, but we didn't realise they were going to do it again, which is fantastic.
No idea.
Yeah,
but you know, I have literally just picked it up and flicked through it. There's some really nice things in there. There's not that I'm ever going to knit this, but
I like that.
That's really nice. So like a
crochet
page puller, and then look. When I grow up, cute toys to crochet.
I mean,
there's a police officer, there's fire officer, scuba diver.
What's the one with the hair?
Well, I think that's a scuba diver.
Oh, I couldn't. Is it?
I'll let me have a look. Hang on.
I couldn't work out what it was.
Oh, it is a scuba diver because look, she's got a scuba tank.
Oh, but Wendy's saying that's when I learnt you were both in the police. Of course, that
was it?
Wasn't it? Yeah. You mean this didn't give it away?
Yeah. But so you get that. There's some really, really nice patterns. Even.
Oh. What's that on the front with the pom poms on?
It's a little blanket. Oh, hang on. Because look, I'll never do them. But
this is going to start. Oh,
look, little crochet lovebirds. I thought they were blue tits. The lovebirds.
Oh my lord! It's Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
How much was it?
It's a blanket.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. So, how much was the pattern? How much was the book?
$6.99.
That's not bad actually. If you've got all those patterns, sometimes you can get them and there's like one pattern in you like, isn't there? That's got some really nice patterns in.
It's got some really nice patterns in there, and like I say,
and me with orange hair and Dominique with a straight part down the middle.
Christine, thank you very much for letting it. It came out yesterday, and I'm guessing Christine gets it in the post.
Yeah.
She subscribes to it, so there's a lot in there. But yeah,
that's 3 magazine articles you've been in now, Dominique, isn't it?
Oh, old hat now.
Old hat. One, you were a centrefold, weren't you? In the first one.
A fully clothed centrefold.
Oh dear. Next to your sewing machine.
Oh.
Well, when we did Knit and Natty yesterday, I think Claire set me off on a new obsession because I remember making proddy mats as a kid with my nana, which are cloth that she used to cut up and you put it through Hessian and they're like rag rugs. Proddy kits is what proddy mats is how I remembered them as a kid. And Claire was saying how she used to teach it, and that's it. I want to make one now. I just want to make.
How big?
I don't know. I'll just start off smallish, I think. I'm thinking I might make one for in the living room.
Oh yeah, that's not small.
No. What I mean is, I'll get a big piece of hessian and start off smallish,
Yeah.
and then just see how big it goes. So yeah, I might. But I'm thinking it might have to be a winter thing, or at least when the weather gets colder, because they are quite heavy to work on.
I was
But,
going to say, you obviously sat with them on your knee as well, aren't you?
Claire had done these absolutely beautiful, when she'd done lessons for it, they were like small flowers. They were absolutely beautiful. Really, really pretty. They'd look nice as wall art. She
Oh,
got my name
really?
in. It's all her fault.
Yeah, let's blame Claire.
Jane, can't wait to ask for your autograph next time I see you at a show. Yeah, right. I was just thinking as well, we'll need to be making some sort of decision soon about the retreat. So
yeah, well,
people are
now
asking-
they've made an announcement, we need to get back in touch with him, don't
Yeah.
we?
And we need to speak to our insurance company, because that might be the only stumbling block. Just looking at, there was something on the news this morning, people talking about like events companies and things, and even though some of them were able to run it, their insurance companies wouldn't. So we need to do some work in the next couple of weeks to find out what's happening with it. And as soon as we know, we'll let you know, because I know people have been contacted about it, saying they would like to come. We'd love to do it.
Yeah.
And if we can do it.
I mean, I've got to be honest, I'm more hopeful now, because they've said you can have weddings with up to 30 people.
Up to 30 people, that's what I'm thinking.
And it's a wedding venue.
Yeah.
You know, it is a wedding venue, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need to ask them questions, but we've had to wait for the government guidelines to change, for them to give them any guidance, and they've been slow at that. So.
And again, we need to know from you as well, you know, if anybody's watching this,
absolutely,
would you still be interested? Because it's all right us saying, yeah, let's go ahead with it, but if people don't feel happy and comfortable doing it, if we still have to socially distance, the place is so big, I think we could still run it, probably cap the numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be smaller than we would have hoped, maybe, but I think.
And we might have to change the format, because we were thinking about doing lots of informal workshops where we were all going to share things. We might have to rethink that and have it all pre-packed, and that you get your own little kit.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we've got
there are ways round things, aren't
there?
Yeah.
We are thinking about it, but our biggest stumbling block will be our insurance company, whether they're happy for us to run it, and also the venue. Yeah, because I think a lot of it, people were coming in their own rooms anyway, so that issue would be, you know, all the rooms could be made as one-person rooms if that's what people wanted, or you come with your bubble or whatever they decide we've got now. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to look at. So as soon as we know, we do need to make a decision in the next couple of weeks, really.
Yeah, we do.
Whether it's going to be running. So as soon as we know, we'll let you know. And if for some reason we can't get it to go ahead, it isn't the end of it. We want to do it, so we will.
We'll just pick. We'll have to pick another date.
Yeah, we'll just pick another date. But we probably wouldn't be able to give you a date straight away, because I think we still need to know what's going on in the world. There's no point in saying, "Oh, we'll do it in February or March," because we don't know, do we?
Yes.
So,
no.
Yeah.
James just saying, and I actually not look that you can't have reception after the wedding.
Well, this is the thing. You see, we need to speak to the place, because it's a hotel. It's a wedding venue, but it's a hotel.
Yes.
You can go and stay in hotels.
Yes.
It's just going to be whether we can have that gathering, or whether we're still down to the 6 people. If it's staying at 6 people, then we can't.
Then we can't. No.
But I do think the biggest stumbling block is going to be the insurance. But we can't do any more than we can do. But anybody who has booked, I don't want you to worry about it. Dominic and I have talked about this. You know, you will get.
You'll either get a full refund, or you just move it to next year.
Yeah. So it's entirely up to you. So don't worry about it if you've booked and you're thinking, oh, I need my money or whatever. If it's not going ahead, don't panic.
Yes.
But yeah, in the next couple of weeks, I think it's going to be. We'll have to make a decision, because it's rolling on, isn't it?
Definitely.
It's coming up quickly. Because I did panic slightly when I booked the holiday to go to. The sky's just gone dark. Yes. When I booked my holiday to Ireland.
Did you think you'd book the weekend after?
I looked and thought, oh, poodle pants.
But you haven't.
I haven't. So that's all right. So
I have booked the week after off work because I thought, you know,
yeah,
I might need recovery.
you might need to recover. So
I had got the same week you're going away, so I thought I need to push it back. And I thought,
yeah.
well, I can't push it back a week because that's before I'm not sure you'll allow me out of the county the week before if we do go ahead. So I thought I'll push it back the week after.
Yeah, because I mean the Yarndale's not going on now, is it? Because that's why I slotted it in on that time scale. So
yeah,
who knows?
we'll see. We'll see.
Come on, I just want a big.
Not behind me, it hasn't.
It's what this side of the house is in Simpson clouds like you've got. That side is black.
Good. Well, let's hope it's coming.
I hope it pours down because I now go and sit underneath the gazebo.
Not if it's lightning.
Oh yes. Oh, I love a bit of lightning.
Yeah, but not under a gazebo.
Yeah, but how's it going to hit me under the? Oh, I'll be fine. I've got my rubber shoes on. Lightning.
I'm just putting my Soldotna back in a bag in case I need to make a run for it.
Well, I've been using.
Yes.
I've been using my bag for my new shawl. I love this bag. We got this from when we met Wendy at Woolness, wasn't it?
Yes.
Wendy and her sister.
Tracy.
There! Thunder!
Oh.
I'm just looking. I've got stuff in my pocket.
How can you hear that in your house and I'm sat outside and can't hear a thing?
Because all my doors and windows are open. Look.
Now I can hear it.
Look. I'll just turn you around. Look. Doors open with Scooby.
No, but what I meant is, how can you hear it in Ingham and I can't hear it here, 8 miles away?
Oh, I'm with you.
But I've just heard it.
Oh yes, that's my bag. Wendy made. She came and she'd got this beautiful bag, hadn't she? And we were like, oh, I really like your bag. And then she made them for us.
They were both browsing our yarn. And I was like, I'm really sorry to interrupt you and distract you. Where did you get your bag from?
And then I found out that I went to the same school as them and they lived where I used to live. And it just, the wind's getting up now. Come on, wind. So I thought, yeah, I haven't used that in a while. So that'll be my new project bag. So that's quite nice.
Nice. Well, mine, obviously, I've got my trusted Rick Rack Room bag.
Rick Rack Room, like a Rick Rack Room.
Oh, I've clearly spilt something on it. But my hat's in there now, and my Soldotna's in my big one that you bought me because I need a lot of room. Perfect. So I'm going to cast that on. I was going to say today, but I think it's too hot. I'll cast it on soon.
It's muggy. It's just very moist.
I need some more projects to take on holiday with me next week.
Yes, you do.
So
projects.
If anybody has got,
you two need to knit your own animal.
I can't be bothered. I don't think.
Can't be bothered. That's fine then.
Can somebody give me a suggestion for 100 grams, 400 meters that's got bamboo and silk in it, not socks?
What about that little t-shirt?
I'll need more than 100 grams.
Not if it's on 6 mils needles and lace. Oh, the wind's getting up. Oh,
I think I will.
And let Dominique sit until it pours down because I want to see you run and get out the rain.
But yeah, I love the colours. I need some inspiration. It took me ages to find. I'm not joking. I must have been on Ravelry 2 hours over the last week.
Oh,
I was indecisive. But that I'm really happy with. So
there's loads of patterns though on her site, Dominique. You'll have to have a look.
Well, she's got some beautiful ones, but yeah, I'm ready for someone to inspire me.
You can knit 2 dogs. Look.
No.
It's the shawl. I'm being facetious.
Oh, right.
small shawls. Lots
Oh,
of
it's
shawls.
heading our way.
Lots of shawls.
Oh,
Gloves.
look, Caroline, who's 25 miles down the road, she said a few drops of rain, 2 rumbles of
I
thunder,
know.
and she's
I'm
back out.
not reading it. I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring
In
it.
fact, Caroline might be, well, you will, any of you will be, but Caroline, you've done so many beautiful shawls recently. I mean, I'd really gone off shawls because I wasn't wearing them, but
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a revival.
Well,
So I'm not saying it has to be a shawl, but I would love some inspiration.
you could knit a family of nudie knits.
The trouble is, it's just so faffy. I mean, right, let me just see what, I bet these are on like.
Do you really think it is faffy making knitting a?
That's where to put your pipe cleaners.
Oh my lordy lord!
I was just looking to see what size.
Are they bottoms? Are they buttock cheeks?
And I think there might have been 2.5s.
Yeah, you see, I don't think you'd have as much giggles as I did knitting.
No,
But you know,
I mean,
some things are going to be very small, aren't they, to knit?
them fingers are going to be diddy, aren't they?
Not the fingers I was thinking about.
No, I know, but I was trying to keep it clean. And the ears and
Ears, that's what I was talking about. I don't know where your mind went. I was talking about ears.
I would love one. I mean, Mum
What
could
you
knit me
mean is
one.
you want somebody to knit you one?
Mum could knit me one.
Pardon?
Mum could knit me one.
You could give that book to your mum. She'd love that. She might fall off a bike.
Oh, she's just said it's sunny in Caister. Will you knit me a nudie knit then?
No, Pat. No.
Not you.
No.
Mum.
No, I know you're asking. I'm telling her.
Yeah.
No. No.
She doesn't.
No.
She doesn't like reading patterns anymore.
Caroline says she's got a lovely pattern for bamboo yarn.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Some of the patterns Caroline's done recently have been beautiful.
Well, I think the whole group that we've got on the Knit and Natter group, and if anybody wants to join it, let us know, and then we'll let you join. We've shared some lovely patterns on there, and a lot of people have knit the same pattern.
Yes. In fact, sorry, the one that Caroline had done there, she said she'd got the pink and the white the wrong way round.
Yes.
That looked beautiful as well.
And Lucy's
Jane,
shawl that she'd knit and had shrunk, and then she's
yes.
That pattern's beautiful. I love cable knitting, and I've been looking for
in the grey as well.
Yeah, I love that. So that's on my winter list. I think I'm going to knit that.
Simply Louise. I'll have a. Mum's asking what pattern, right?
Pat, don't encourage her. You want to knit these nudie knits? I don't know what she's going to do with them. They're maybe going to turn into like Miranda's fruit. Dominique's going to start talking to them all.
Is it easy? I don't think it's complicated. It's just faffy.
Faffy. Because I don't think they're that big, are they? How big are they? What height do they become? The high street. I mean, look, she's killing herself laughing. You didn't do the wall. You didn't do
only 14 centimetres.
Yeah, so they're tiny. Yeah. Oh no. You'd be on all week.
Fufu the cat's done on 3 mil. Anyway.
Fufu.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one. Did you see I think it was on one page was it on Winnick Mum or somewhere, that a lady has knit a whole cake shop?
Yes, I did see that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I did see that and thought, I like that.
Oh,
so maybe after we're doing all these recipes, we'll have to start knitting cakes because we'll all be the size of a small country.
Do you know what? I was only thinking last night, laid in bed, what am I going to do when I go away? I'm going to have to take all my baking things with me so I can bake while I'm away.
What is it that week? Got jam tarts next week?
I think it's tray bake.
Oh, well, that's easy because you can just chuck it all in, can't you? You just want a foil tray.
I think it's tray bake, but I'd need to check.
Whatever you want then, can't you?
Yeah.
You could even do Rocky Road.
I could even do shortbread.
Do shortbread.
In a tray.
In a tray. All it says, Are they as easy as my hats? No. They're slightly more fiddly.
Yeah. There's a lot of components. Arms, legs, head, torso,
Ears,
ears, nose.
bottoms.
Oh dear. I can't look for your patterns at the minute because I'm
On the
but
floor.
I'm going to go through all these and pick one of them. Look at them patterns. Thank you for your suggestions.
Well, I'm disappointed we've had no rain yet, although the sky has definitely gone darker here. And that eeriness has come across the sky.
I mean, the wind's not even got up, really.
Oh, it has
So-
here. It's blowing a bit. I can feel it on my feet blowing.
Oh, Anne,
Oh,
brioche.
half price today. Arrow leaf.
I've always said I wanted to try brioche.
I'm going on it now. Knox Mountain Knits. Let me have a look and I'll show you a picture of it.
And then I'd need to find something to go with that then, wouldn't I? Wobbly bits.
Yes, wobbly bits.
Oh, like
Flaccid bits.
bingo wings. Oh,
What's it? Arrow leaf. Arrow leaf.
yeah, Knox Mountain Knit Arrow Leaf.
My domestic science teacher was called Miss Knox.
Was she?
Yeah. Have you got children running about behind you there, Dominique?
Can you hear them?
Yeah.
And this is quiet.
I've just got pigeons hooting.
We're waiting on bated breath now.
You are.
I will go back and have a look at them all.
Sasha and Willow, a design team. What's it called? Arrow leaf. Oh, it's a big. Oh. Oh. That's huge.
Oh, you're putting me off already. Oh my God.
That is mammoth.
That's as big as my
Those.
that's as big as my mirror flores, or however I pronounce it, different every time.
Oh my lord! Suggested yarn, lace weight, 1 ply. And have you knit that in lace weight? 1 ply. Oh no! Then it goes on to say yarn weight, 4 ply.
Do you knit your lace weight double then?
I'm confused.
I don't think Anne was doing it in lace weight.
No, it does say here. It says fingering weight yarn. You need 365 meters for colour A and colour B. It is shown in lichen and lace, 1 ply superwash merino weight.
I'd not thought about doing brioche.
Those two colours
just
go together.
No. And the different.
Oh right, yeah. No,
That's going to be really drapey, and that not so much.
that's going to be drapey, and that one not so much.
Yeah. I just want something to.
That is really nice, though. That is very dramatic.
Linda did the test, and Carol, you're all saying arrow leaf. Linda used ice gems and pale scarlet.
In the ice jet. Ah, that looks really nice now. I remember when you were doing it, the brioche.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that was the pattern.
Well, I shall have a look, and I will surprise you all next week with a cast on, maybe. Or I might have just outdone myself this week with 3 finished objects. And
I think you probably have done. I think you certainly.
Yeah. I want. Not. Not.
So you're going away? Have you got yourself booked in for your haircut?
No.
I'm getting mine cut on the Saturday.
Well, I knew there'd be a lot of people that were desperate to have their hair done.
Well, I was surprised.
When you take as much time over your appearance as me, you can wait at the back of the queue.
I was surprised and just said, fit us in when you can. And we're getting, because she comes to the house, because I hate the hairdressers, as you know. I can't stand getting my hair cut. I hate faffing. This makes me giggle because I quite like being around people, whatever. I absolutely detest having my hair cut. I detest it. I hate it. I can't stand people faffing with my hair. I hate having my hair washed by somebody else. Don't like it.
But you take time to do your hair.
Well, I blow dry it, but yeah, I can't stand having it. I hate having it done. So, but you love it.
I don't speak to them. I take my knitting. I mean, I do chat, but I'm not chatty all the time. But I think I'm not so bothered. I mean, it needs cutting. It's not been cut for 4 months. But I don't want to sit there in a mask.
I know.
You know, I don't want... The whole point of me going, I love just relaxing while you have your hair washed.
Yeah.
It's not going to be anything like that. So, no, I'll let everyone that's desperate to have their haircuts go. And I'll
cut hours outside. So.
I'll keep trimming my fringe. I mean, it's only up today because I couldn't bother to blow dry it because it was too hot.
You suited though. I think you suited like that.
I can do it either way. It was just too hot to blow dry it. So
yeah.
If it was shorter, I'd need it cutting, but I'm not doing it. So
you let it grow.
Thank you, Caroline.
Just let it grow and grow.
Yeah. Well, I've nearly cut all the dark dyed bits out of the fringe, and I am really liking it. I'm really liking my hair grey. So
it's revolutionary, dummy. You don't have to all that faffing about. You don't have to do it.
Well, probably for the last 6 to 9 months, every now and again, probably even before you maybe started going or around the same time, I was like Googling, how to do it, watching lots of videos.
I've got a bit.
The answer is lockdown. That's how you do it.
Look, I'm looking in the mirror. I've got one bit that, like even Grace said to me, look, I mean, it is complete. I have got a blonde streak anywhere, but it is now, look, it is completely white.
Well,
I'm really
that
like
is in my fringe. My bit's there in my fringe. I don't care.
Look at this patch here. I'm really happy with it. I like it.
I'm really liking mine. So, no, I'm not desperate for the hairdressers. I will go at some point.
I was expecting you to.
I'm really disappointed that the beauticians are not open because I really want to go for reflexology.
Well, I was booked in for a massage. I was going to go, but even then I was worrying and thinking, how am I going to cope in a mask? I'll just hyperventilate. I'll be boiling. It's the heat, isn't it?
Yeah, I just thought reflexology it might be because she's 2 meters away from me at my foot. But anyway.
Well, I had a physio appointment the other week because I've hurt my foot, and so I had a physio appointment. It came to the house, and it worked quite well. All PPE'd up and sat with my mask on, and
yeah, it's not easy for a lot of people, is it?
I feel so sorry for some business. People who were thinking they were going to be able to get open, and then to be given that blow.
I know lots of the pubs in Lincoln can't open because they've not got outdoor space and they've not got the rooms. So I'm not sure they'll survive either.
No, because they're saying you can only go inside. You can only go inside a pub if you're part of a family or a bubble.
And I think you've got to
sit 6
and they've got doing table service.
Yeah. So the only place if you go with your friends is outside. If they've got it's not going to work, is it? It's not going to happen.
No, it's not. But right. Well, have you got anything else?
Have you got anything else? No. Do you have anything to say? No. Is it time? Yeah. See, I'm talking to a small cow.
Oh.
I didn't knit the shoes because I thought she doesn't need shoes on. She's got hooves, for goodness sake. I mean,
she doesn't need shoes. Cows don't wear shoes. That would be ridiculous.
I mean, cows don't really wear police uniforms, do they? But this.
Well, I know, but
look at her.
Oh dear. Right, I'm going to go and look at all your suggestions. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
We will see you next week.
Unless the world goes wrong, but it won't.
Yeah. hopefully we'll be here wittering on even more. Who knows what we'll have done by then?
Yes.
Who knows?
So thank you for your company, everyone. Share what you're making, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.